Tadashi for a classic monster movie. See if I can get the right light here. Ta-da! The Sora no Dai Kaiju. Which title is RODAN. I mean, that's what I grew up with. RODAN. Gave the shout out for people with tickets. The ticket for a large monster. RODAN is a poster for Babylon. Honey, beautiful woman, Margot Robbie. The woman who is coming next month. All right, January 20th. Early morning film. Go grab our seat and enjoy the show. 10 and 8. Memory lane, really nostalgic. A new, like a completely different world that, how do I say, not really intentional. The theater was pretty full this morning in era Japan and 1950s. Alright, so thinking about the two films that I've seen in the past 2 days. Yesterday, Troll on Netflix, Norwegian giant monster movie, and just right now this morning, RODAN, or Japanese title Sora no Dai Kaiju, RODAN, big sky monster RODAN. A lot of similarities. I mean, both the monsters come out of the mountains. In Troll, they're digging into the mountain to create a new tunnel for a train. In RODAN, it's miners that kind of stumble upon the monster, at least in egg form, in the mountains. So I think one of the key things about a really good, giant monster film is that its connection to nature. Because I think, within the story, it's this whole idea of, nature kind of wreaking havoc on civilization. Because how arrogant humans can be with their belief in technology and civilization, so to speak. So that's one key point for a great monster film, is having nature just bring us back down to our rightful place in the order of things. So that's one point. Nature being the highest above, especially human civilization. But yeah, what else is the key to a really good, giant monster movie? Let's keep walking. I think another similarity that the film Troll and RODAN share is that the heroes of the film aren't really the military, and definitely not any of the government officials, although everyone's kind of employed and working together to confront the big giant monster that's wreaking havoc. In Troll, you have the paleontologist. Let's see, the woman's name, Tiedemann, the last name Tiedemann. Her father used to tell her stories of legends about, giant trolls that used to lay claim to the land of Norway. And then also you got here in RODAN, one of the miners, the coal miners, I guess, extracting coal from the mountains, who's the main hero of RODAN. So I think another key point to a really good monster movie is that definitely you don't have the military or the government being the central heroes of the film. In Troll, the military, the one character, Captain Chris, he's really, he's an astute guy who listens to the Tiedemann character, but at the same time, he's a good soldier, he's following orders. So I'm not saying that military people or government people are bad, but in these giant monster movies, the heroes definitely got to be relatable, and for most of the audience, we're just kind of students and working day-to-day jobs, being faced with the enormity of the chaos of human civilization. So I think it's a second key point to a really good monster film. The heroes being the blue-collar working people. But there's more. There's definitely more. So keep walking through streets of Tokyo and thinking about these two really good films, Troll and RODAN. Yeah, so Troll, Norwegian, giant monster movie that you can watch on Netflix. You can also catch RODAN, RODAN. I'll just keep calling it RODAN, on Netflix as well. But I had a lucky opportunity to see it on the big screen here in Tokyo. Just thinking about what goes into a really good giant monster movie. You got the 2 points. One, the heroes, this kind of blue collar, stewardess or just hard-working character. In Troll, it's the paleontologist, university professor, so to speak. And in RODAN, you have the coal miner, who's at the focal point of trying to subdue the monster. And one thing I'm thinking about too is that in both films, at the end, despite the great human technology that could just level cities, devastate the planet in reality, at least in the monster movies, they're pretty much ineffective, and what really kind of does the monster in are just nature itself. You know what I mean? Like in Troll, the giant troll is pretty much destroyed in direct sunlight, and sorry for the spoiler there. And then in RODAN, it's just this kind of that Japanese romantic gesture of the double. The main monster meeting its mate in the volcano, but as they both try to escape together, one of them is trapped in the lava of the volcano, so he swoops in to try to save its mate, but unfortunately the volcano takes both of them in. So I think that's another key point for a really good monster movie, is that the humans, just no matter what we try, the only thing we can do is slow it down, but we can't stop it. It's something else. It's something bigger than us. And I think that's the opportunity for a writer to really bring in something unique. Nature wreaking havoc, but also nature kind of quote unquote saving the day. So yeah, Troll and RODAN, I think both good films. Different generations. I mean, RODAN 1950s Showa era Japan, and then Troll modern 2022 film. I'd like to revisit those films, and hopefully I hope you'll take the time to watch those films as well. So thanks for listening. Keep writing, and if there's anything else I can think of to share, I hope you'll be generous with your time, and have a listen and comment. Feel free to comment on what makes a great giant monster movie. Thanks for listening.